Je le parle ou je lui parle. This is actually something that a lot of people, even when they speak French, sometimes for years, they still make the mistake or don't quite know when to use lui ou leur or when to use le, la, les. So we are going to go through that because actually there is a rule. You might have been told that you have to know it. That's not true. There is a rule, so we are going to go through the rule right now. Lui, leur are the indirect pronoun. Just remember that. I'll put it up there. And le, la, les are the direct pronoun. I'll put it up there. We will start with the indirect pronoun. So let's take the sentence, for example, with the verb donner. Donner à quelqu'un. You've got the preposition à. And we're going to take another example, parler. Parler à quelqu'un. So you've got the preposition à there. The preposition is going to imply that quelqu'un is an indirect object. If quelqu'un, because of the preposition, is an indirect object, then we are going to replace it with an indirect pronoun, which is going to be lui or leur. Let's take an example. Je donne à Maureen. We've got the preposition. So Maureen become an indirect object. Don't forget, object is the grammatical term. You know, I'm not saying that Maureen is an object. It's just in the grammatical term is she's an indirect object. And so it becomes je lui donne. It's all about the preposition. Now let's take the verb regarder ou manger. These two verbs do not take preposition. You would say regarder quelqu'un, pas regarder à quelqu'un, regarder quelqu'un, no preposition there, ou manger quelque chose, no preposition there. You wouldn't say manger quelqu'un. Manger quelque chose, regarder quelque chose ou quelqu'un, no preposition. No preposition means that the quelqu'un is going to be a direct object. Direct object, we will want to swap it for a direct pronoun, which is going to be le, la ou les. Le, singular masculine, la, singular feminine, les is feminine and masculine, there's no difference there, and it's plural. Let's go through an example. Je regarde la télévision. You don't say je regarde à la télévision, there's no preposition there. Je regarde la télévision. La télévision becomes a direct object because there is no preposition, so it will become je la regarde. Television being singular feminine, I pick la, and it becomes je la regarde. Let's take an example a little bit more complex. Je donne les papiers à Maureen. You can see that we've got the preposition à after Maureen. Maureen is an indirect object that we are going to replace by an indirect pronoun. So it's going to be lui. That would be je lui donne les papiers. Je lui donne les papiers. Now, second part, we've got a direct object because after donne, there is no preposition. Je lui donne les papiers will become je les lui donne. Je les lui donne. So les replace papier, lui replace Maureen, and donne. Je les lui donne. So you got this. There is one rule to remember. If the object in the sentence is preceded by a preposition, in that case à, which is the most common one, it is an indirect object that will need to be replaced by an indirect pronoun. If the object in the sentence is not preceded by any preposition, it is a direct object that will need to be replaced by a direct pronoun. So there you go. I hope this helped. And of course, when we are back on our lesson, if you have any question, you just ask me. And I think the next one, we are going to do why and en. Why will mean where, and en, it's the equivalent of de là or du. But. So anyway, stick to lui, leur, and le, la, les for now. As you can see, this is not something that is very difficult. The rule is quite clear and logical. However, I do know that it's difficult because it needs to be practiced. So we will practice it. Allez, au revoir!